All right, guys, things are looking great once again. The markets are continuing to pump, the cryptocurrency markets. Altcoins looking good. Cardano, well, first of all, Bitcoin 44,000. We hit 45,000, I believe, last night or yesterday, and then we kind of got rejected off 45. Will 45 be the major resistance? I don't know. I really have no idea. Maybe. But like I always say, once Bitcoin levels out, the altcoins are going to go crazy. Altcoins are already going crazy. You know, altcoins that have already pumped, and this is kind of what I've been talking about for the last couple weeks or the last couple months. You don't want to chase pumps. Coins like XRP went from 35 cents to 90 cents. Now it's back down to 62 cents. These are coins that you wanted to be in a couple months ago, but you really don't want to be chasing right now. Now, XRP had a high of like 90 cents over the last couple months. Now it's down to 62. So I would think like buying XRP right now isn't like a bad deal. But coins like Solana that like were at like $10, $8 a couple months ago, then they pump up, it pumps up to $70. Now it's back down to 62. These are coins that already had their initial run up, right? And not all altcoins pump together. So we've been saying on this channel, the next altcoin to run, big cap altcoin, is going to be Cardano. Cardano hasn't had its pump. What happens? Cardano is now outperforming Solana, just like I said it would, guys. These markets aren't complicated once you take the emotion out and you understand it. I said Cardano will be outperforming Solana in the short term because Solana already had its pump. I believe Cardano almost hit 46 cents last night. Now we're back down to 44 cents. So things looking good. Dogecoin as well. Up over 10 cents. A lot of the coins that haven't pumped yet are the ones that are pumping. Even like, VeChain, hasn't done much, but just a couple months ago, VeChain was like under 2 cents. So, and I do think VeChain is like on that list of coins that's going to be pumping very soon. All the good quality altcoins are going to be catching up with Bitcoin little by little. Not all at once. The only coins that really pump all at once are like those gaming coins or like the micro cap coins, like a certain narrative like, oh, gaming, Grand Theft Auto. Then all the gaming coins pump, or I don't know, a politician says something about AI, so all the AI coins pump. But with these bigger cap coins, a lot of times they don't all pump at the same time, and you don't want to be chasing them. And if you guys remember, it was always funny. It was almost this time last year, where Jim Cramer was calling everybody an idiot for buying crypto. I don't know what's up with Jim Cramer. I mean, we all know he made a ton of money in investing. But I also say to myself, Jim Cramer's a guy for the last 30 years has been making all of his money on CNBC. As drawing a salary as a news anchor. And I feel like when you make money in these markets, you got to be in it. You got to be doing it every day. You got to be constantly looking at different trades and doing those trades yourself. I think when you become one of these pundit guys where, okay, you used to make money in the markets, but now you're just getting paid to be like a show on TV, I think he kind of lost it. He lost it because with Bitcoin, he was in Bitcoin for a little bit, but then he got out. And then he basically told everybody not to buy it. It was garbage. And you would think a guy with a gauge on the market, understand the 4-year cycles, would not have that mentality. So I just feel like with Jim Cramer, he just kind of lost it. And I also think him working for corporate media, they've been against crypto from day one. They're starting to turn around a little bit now, but he's simply there to push the narrative of the mainstream media, which, mainstream media, Russia collusion, Trump is a spy, take your vaccine. Like, he's one of those guys now, and that's why he lost all credibility. But this is really bad. Like, when you say something like this, call all Bitcoin investors idiots, and then a year later it's over 100% up, like, I don't know, you just lose all credibility. And I feel like with Jim Cramer, I wouldn't be surprised if he retires very, very soon because he's just wrong.
I think that crypto, I sold him my crypto. I announced everything on TV, what I did with crypto. But I would not touch crypto in a million years because I wouldn't trust the deposit bank.
And you're making no distinction between centralized, decentralized.
They fought regulation, they didn't want regulation, and you don't have regulation. So if you have your money in any of those, look, I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying you're using a lot of blind faith. And I like to have my money at JP Morgan, and I check on Monday to see whether my balance is there. It's there. It feels good. try getting your money out. When I had money, I'm not going to mention the firm that I had my money in, but it was a fight to get the money out. A fight. And I think that everybody who owns these various coins, Solana, Litecoin, I do think you're an idiot. I think.
So there you are. So it just goes to show, well, all right, really what it comes down to, this is why you shouldn't take advice from your parents or your father-in-law or people who are from a different generation. Different generations just simply don't understand crypto. And I think Jim Cramer's learning the hard way. Although a guy like Jim Cramer, he's already a billionaire or whatever the hell he is, so it doesn't really matter. But just like that guy Dave Ramsey, the guy who gives financial advice telling people not to buy Bitcoin, it's like, I thought you're supposed to be giving people financial advice. Like, I would tell somebody, for like Dave Ramsey, like, okay, you have no money, you have $1,000 to your name, put a couple $100 in a crypto, because at least then you have a chance. You have a chance in a couple years of turning that into like $100,000 and changing your money or changing your life. These guys calling the Ramsey show, the Dave Ramsey show, they're like $100,000 in debt. They make $30,000 a year and they're living like out of a cardboard box. Like, those are the people that can be helped by crypto. You know, it's not a guarantee, but at least they got a shot, because without crypto, guys like that will never amount to anything. Never amount to anything, in my personal opinion. Oh, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, so, you know, I noticed we talked about Cardano a little bit and how it's up and how I told you guys it would probably outperform a lot of coins that are already pumped, like Solana. Now you're starting, this is how it always goes. Cryptos R Us hasn't talked about Cardano in like a year. Don't talk about it, because these big YouTubers only talk about coins that are pumping. And now, of course, Cardano goes up 15% in the week. So he's talking about Cardano, which is good. Like, I'm glad he's talking about Cardano, even though I think George is a shill. He's promoted every scam in the book. He's profited off getting people wrecked in BlockFi, Celsius, iTrust Capital, Voyager, UST, Luna. I can go on all fucking day because this is my hobby. But he is talking about Cardano, and he has a lot of viewers. So let's see what he has to say about Cardano.
To hate it because it just doesn't move sometimes, right? But it's still top 10, let me remind you. It is still one of the big caps that we have. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. From a TA perspective, it does look like it's poised for a breakout. And it started that breakout already. But that's not the reason why it's moving. There's a lot of awesomeness that's happening. Awesomeness is not something that you generally use to describe Cardano. But I'm going to use it, awesomeness. This key Cardano metric just reached the highest level since March of 2022. What is that? TVL. In fact, you could argue.
Remember, this is all the stuff we've been talking about with Cardano over the last 3 months with TVL and everything. Now the big YouTubers start talking about it.
That we're approaching all-time high for TVL. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. All-time high was about 321. And we're at 292 already. We're getting close. Cardano's DeFi ecosystem is blowing up. Okay, look at all the greens right now. DJet, the stable coin's going up. You got MinSwap that's going up. Indigo is going up. You got a lot of things happening. These are all DeFi projects, by the way. They're all blowing up. And I've always said this about chains. You need to have DeFi, because you need to have that liquidity locked in. Like right now, there's like 75% of ADA locked in. But then you lock more into liquidity pools or assets, like Indigo helps you create synthetic tokens. So, you know, you're taking more out of supply. The more you take out of supply, the better it is for the price. It's just that simple. Supply and demand, right? So right now, TVL is going up, although this pales compared to the Ethereum or EVM-based chains. But it's a step in the right direction. It's doing well. And then you got someone like SNEC. Because of the meme coin popularity, SNEC is going back up again. Look at the number of holders. So when you have excitement like SNEC and others going higher, it's going to do something. People will want to FOMO. People that want to buy SNEC, it's like, gosh darn it, I need to hold some ADA in order to buy it. That's what they're doing. So that's awesome. I didn't even know this. There's a lending project on Cardano called LendFi. That's a good name. And the number one coin used as collateral is actually SNEC.
All right, there you go. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I think he talks about it for a few more minutes. My point is, a lot of the big YouTubers are starting to talk about Cardano again, and of course, Cardano is pumping. I had a prediction. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I said Cardano 75 cents to $1 by the end of January. And I think that could happen, guys. I think it could happen. I think people are going to be flooding into Cardano, especially as these big YouTubers start talking about it. Of course, it really depends on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin decides to take one major dookie dump, for whatever reason, gets like a major rejection back under $40,000, yeah, that's going to hold things up. But it doesn't matter. We have the happening coming up in 5 or 6 months. And we also have the ETF. That's supposed to get approved next month. So overall, guys, and this is what we've been talking about for a while, like, you guys waiting to buy altcoins. It's just, like, what are you waiting for at this point? Like, these altcoins are all up 20, 30, 40, 50%. Most altcoins are up 100, 200%. I mean, Solana's up, what, 5x or something from its low? Like, waiting to buy altcoins now is ridiculous. And what I want to talk about right now, we've already kind of established that the gaming cryptocurrency market is where it's at. We said, okay, so gaming came out last bull market. A lot of gaming coins ran, and a lot of people said, well, maybe the next bull run, it won't be gaming. It'll be AI, or it'll be God knows what. And it turns out it's going to be gaming. It's going to be AI as well, but it's going to be gaming. And the gaming coins have been going absolutely crazy. Some pumping more than others. We were big talkers about Vulcan Forge on this channel. We were buying it at $2. Now it's like $7 or $6. I can't remember. It's so volatile. It's like every day it changes. But now is the time, guys, if you're going to get into these gaming projects. I mean, I would totally right now be buying Gala, Axie Infinity. Like, if I had $5,000, this is probably what I'm going to do, actually. If I had $5,000 right now, extra money, I put $1,000 in each, just me. I'm not saying you should do it, but this is what I'm going to be doing. $1,000 in Sandbox, $1,000 in Mana, $1,000 in Gala. I might even put $1,000 in ApeCoin, maybe $500 in ApeCoin. I don't know if I'm 1,000, and $1,000 in Engine Coin, because we know for a fact, like, we have that treasure map. It's confirmed. Gaming is going to go crazy. And what's the great thing about gaming? The great thing about gaming coins are they do like 100x. Now, they dropped hard in the bear market. I'm not going to deny that. You do not want to hold these gaming projects going into the bear market. You're going to lose 99%. And there is no guarantee next bull market, the one in 5 years from now or 6 years ago, is going to have anything to do with gaming. So you want to sell these projects little by little over the next year. And maybe every time you get a 2x on it, just take out like 20 or 30% and just kind of DCA out from there. But guys, now is the time. Like, this is the perfect time. I'd like to say wait for a pullback. That would be perfect, because if we get a pullback in Bitcoin, a lot of these gaming coins will probably drop like 10, 15, 20, maybe even 30% in a day. That would be the time to buy. But if I didn't have any gaming coins now whatsoever, and I had $5,000, I'd probably put like $2,500 in right now, and then just hopefully we get a dump. And if we get a dump, put the rest in. And then if we don't get a dump in the next couple weeks, then just put the rest in. But you know for a fact the gaming narrative isn't going anywhere. You have that guy Alex Becker, big sleazeball on YouTube, just promoting every gaming coin in the book. And every time he talks about gaming, all the gaming coins seem to go up. His other sleazeball friend, Elios Trades, like, these guys are going to be pumping these gaming tokens. So gaming's the place to be. All you got to do is Google top gaming tokens by market cap. A lot of these coins are on Coinbase, which is kind of weird to me, but they are, because you always think Coinbase doesn't have anything. I'm pretty sure Mana's on Coinbase, Gala's on Coinbase, ApeCoin's on Coinbase, Engine's on Coinbase. I know Vulcan Forge is on Coinbase, because I'm actually thinking about sending some of my Vulcan Forge over to Coinbase. So it's not too late. Also, you have the AI narrative, which I don't know as much about AI. And if you look at what AI coins are up, a lot of them are up 10, 20, 30% over the last 7 days. As BitEnsor or whatever it's called is up 35%. I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad idea to buy some of these AI coins as well. But a lot of the gaming projects that we even talked about are involved with AI as well. So I would just kind of stick to gaming if I want to play it safe. All right, what else did I want to talk about? A little more Cardano. Cardano adds 1 billion in 24 hours amid a 100% volume surge. Cardano sees 1 billion surge in 24 hours, fueled by a remarkable 100% spike in trading volume. Cardano's native cryptocurrency ADA has experienced a remarkable surge, adding an impressive 1 billion to its market capitalization with a mere 24 hours. The surge in Cardano's market cap is attributed to a notable uptick in price, with the token witnessing a growth of over 5% from its daily low to a peak of 0.43. This surge in price has not only captured the attention of crypto enthusiasts, but also propelled Cardano's trading volume to new highs. So in an astonishing turn of events, the trading volume for Cardano's token skyrocketed by more than 100% overnight, reaching an impressive 750 million. Interesting, the surge in established cryptocurrencies like Cardano often raises speculation among crypto enthusiasts. Some within the community suggest that when so-called dino coins like Cardano and Polkadot experience significant growth, a correction may be on the horizon. And that is very possible, guys. This is crypto. I mean, Bitcoin's going up a lot. I know some people think Bitcoin's going to go up to $47,000, $50,000 before a correction. I think the correction could happen. I wouldn't be surprised if a correction happens tomorrow. I really wouldn't. I do think if we get a correction in Bitcoin, it's going to be mainly a Bitcoin correction. Like if Bitcoin drops down to like, I don't know, 41,000, 40,000, I think coins like Cardano will probably only drop like maybe down to like 42 cents. I just feel like a lot of these altcoins have a lot of strength right now, and Bitcoin is kind of pumped more than a lot of these altcoins, not by percentage, but just by like volume. So I feel like if we do get a dump in Bitcoin, the altcoins will actually hold up relatively well. But you never know. I found this article. You guys know we're big into Dogecoin on this channel because we think that Elon Musk is going to pump the fudge out of it at some point in the bull market. Over 600 million locked up in open Dogecoin futures as Doge price hits highest since April. Wow, I guess it's been about a year. An increase in open interest alongside a rise in price is said to confirm an uptrend. Bitcoin's recently rapid rally has revived risk-taking in the crypto market, spurring investors to pour money into non-serious cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin, which was created as a joke 10 years ago. Funding rates for Dogecoin on several exchanges have surged to an annualized 50% or more, indicating a steep premium in perpetual futures relative to spot prices. Yeah, so that kind of makes me nervous a little bit. A lot of people are flooding into these like meme coins now. Like I said, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a short-term bearishness. Now, right now, everybody's so happy. Everywhere you go, everybody's talking about crypto. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple weeks, we're in that depression mode again where people are like, oh my God, it was a fake out. Oh my God, Bitcoin's going back to $20,000 again. Oh my God. Like, it just wouldn't surprise me because the emotions in crypto can change on a dime. I'm not saying that has to happen, but with crypto, you need to be prepared for every scenario. And of course, if we did get a big dump in Bitcoin and altcoins, that's just another buying opportunity. But it doesn't have to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. I just know this time next year, I'm going to be up a lot and I'll be selling. The day-to-day stuff is difficult. Negative ETF news could cause a short-term bearishness in the market for even a couple months where people are talking about, or Gareth Soloway's popping back out saying, oh, we're going back down to $10,000. But that's crypto, guys. The volatility is how you make money. If Theta was a coin that I did not witness go from $15 back to 50 cents, or I didn't witness personally from holding it, Theta going from 10 cents to $14, it wouldn't be a coin that I like as much. Same with Cardano. I've witnessed Cardano go from a penny, 2 pennies to $3. The volatility is how you make money. You can't make money without the volatility. Unfortunately, volatility also means major downside, which is why cryptocurrency is an emotional roller coaster. It's full of days and months and years of complete depression that sends people on suicidal rampages. People jump off buildings, people kill themselves, followed by absolute euphoria where people make millions of dollars. They're happy as can be. They think they own the world. Followed by the next day, everything crashes, and that million dollars you had on paper on your Coinbase account turns into $5,000, and then you want to kill yourself again. That's why you have to take profits. It's just I always use that photo I have on some of my thumbnails of the roller coaster, the up, down, up, down. We've been on a very nice upswing on crypto where everybody's really happy. That roller coaster is going up. I wouldn't be surprised if we take a little bit of a swoop down, but I don't know when that's going to happen. It might not happen until 48,000. It could happen tomorrow. Maybe it just doesn't happen at all. You got to be prepared for everything. But if you're sitting on the sidelines right now with no crypto, no altcoins, just waiting for a pullback, I'm telling you guys, that's dumb money. Because with that mentality, if you had that mentality for the last couple years, that means when we do get a pullback of 20, 30% in Bitcoin, you're going to be saying to yourself, it's only going to drop further. I'm going to wait more because there's going to be more of a pullback and you'll never buy anything. In a nutshell, there's a word for that. It starts with a P. It's called pussy. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.